Hi, and welcome to the first installment of my new series of videos called Fantastic Fanfiction. There's a lot of really good fan works out there, so I thought it would be fun to do a series where I talk about and review them. For my first review, I decided to talk about a fanfiction based on the short-lived cartoon show Up Creepie. It's titled Being Born Creepy, and it was written by DragonShadow. So, here we go. I hope you enjoy. If given the chance, this would make a perfect movie to go with the series, most likely as a grand finale. I was a little surprised by some of the more mature themes, but they really work in the story's favor because they add to the tension and drama and make the payoff all the more satisfying. It presents a very creative idea about Creepy's origins that I doubt I would have come up with at the time. The story is about 6 years old, but it has definitely aged well, as it still continues to dazzle me every time I read it. It's very well paced, too. Only occasionally does the story ever feel like it's moving too slow or too fast. Nearly every single major character was included in some way, but only when they can help the plot. None of them feel forced into the story just so they can appear, which is something I think a lot of fanfiction writers do when it's not necessary. Every one of Creepy's friendships is seen in full detail, from Budge to Skipper, and especially Chris Alice. Chris Alice's character comes to complete fruition by the end of the story. The lengths she goes to save her best friend are incredible, and earned her a great deal of my respect. Creepy's feelings for everybody and their feelings for her are made completely clear, and it's just beautiful. Another thing that's beautiful is the speech given by Creepy's father Vincent in the first chapter. I thought it was very poetic and, of course, fit in perfectly with the theme of the show. There's not much else I can say about it other than that it was very prolific and I really appreciated it. So to conclude, Being Born Creepy is one of the best fanfictions I've ever read from what I think is a pretty underrated cartoon. I highly recommend it to anybody who's looking for a good read after you've watched a few episodes of the show. But even on its own, it works as a very engaging coming-of-age story. It just works a little bit better in context like most other fan works. For my first review, I give Being Born Creepy a perfect score of 10 out of 10. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the review. Until next time, stay tuned.